China, pictures overnight today from China. You can roll 107 of this parade, including the leaders of Russia and North Korea in attendance. Kind of incredible stuff. Show of force and historical anniversary, but really every interpretation is that this is intended to demonstrate China's twilight existential struggle with the United States and the West. Sean, in the national security of hallways of this administration, is this just like a parade and a pageantry, or do you think this is in something that makes them feel like they need to react beyond the president mocking posts on social media?
Well, I think from a military standpoint, the former CNO used to have a countdown clock in our office for 2027, and they've actually now, I think we're much more open about talking about it being a now problem. From a strictly military professional standpoint, I think that the threat is becoming realer and in clear view. I don't know from whether the president is on board on that or not, but yesterday was striking for two reasons: the imagery of the people, right? So you had Xi and Putin, and obviously Kim Jong Un, but then also they intentionally laid out all that armory. So you've got some serious weapon systems there: drones, new tanks, rockets. They did that obviously intentionally to show it off. But if that's what they're willing to show us publicly, they have. I think it should send a chill through everybody's spine what they have and they're not showing us. I've said this before. I'll say it again. I think every American should understand the real and existential threat that China poses to our well-being, not just our military, not just our economy, but like to our existence. They want world domination. And every time that we fail to acknowledge this and realize that they're not hiding it, they do events like that to be very clear about what they want, that we are just putting our head in the sand to a very real problem.
Dan, this is a serious, not a gimmicky question. If you could choose any of the prospective 2028 presidential candidates to give a well covered, widely seen speech about the threat of China, who would you choose and why?
Rahm Emanuel. He was the ambassador to Japan. He's been in that region. I think he understands the Chinese well. He understands what they're up to. You don't live in that region for 4 years and not get a sense just day in and day out about China's creeping influence. And I think, look, the big issue, and Mark, you've talked about this for a while. If everything is about China, as Sean just said, you've got three major players in addition to us: Russia, India, and the EU, right? We're kind of at war with each of them. Russia, because they invaded a country and they're no friend of ours. The idea that Russia and Vladimir Putin is going to say, let me be with you, who I have been on record for 40 years saying, like, we want to destroy you and end your dominance, goes to India. So now we're in a trade war with India. Go to the EU. We're smacking them around left and right. I've said this for months. I don't get it. If that's your goal to take on China, it's really hard to court somebody by being a bully and trying to beat them into submission.